Hey Taurus, this is Perrymore Tarot's weekend reading from August 23rd through the 25th, 2024. This is for Taurus. Last shuffle coming out for Taurus. Let's see what's going on. So Taurus, what we have here is happy success, the sacred temple. This tells me that you're meant to keep your thoughts on what you can do in the moment because you're meant to be where you are and you're meant to look for opportunities for growth and expansion and in the moment and what you're dealing with it, even in the face of disappointment, even in the face of like temptation. It's important. You may be tempted to be very disappointed. You may feel very much so like, I mean, it's so much easier to just look at this and go, what in the heck is going on with this situation? The sacred temple will tell me that yeah, it's you can make this whatever you want it to be, right? You know, you have all the tools necessary to make something happen. So you could either the whole situation, like this whole weekend, could be completely deceiving. Like I'm seeing someone who may be going through something disappointing. It could be work related, and it could be that you may be tempted to go with the crowd and be disappointed about something, or you could see a way to work through it and to fix something. There is such a great promise of like something could be fixed or worked through, and it all depends on you being in a place where you're saying, I can be like, what should I should focus on how I could be happy and successful in this moment, no matter how messed up it is. And that would be the key to seeing a way through. They're saying with the sacred temple, you're meant to, with the Queen of Swords and the Magician, you're meant to use the knowledge that you got and make something happen. That's what you're meant for. That's what's, you know what I mean? That's what it, while you're there, no matter what the situation looks like, they're showing a deception in the situation. And a lot of it would look like it's not going to work. You can't figure this out. That would be the deception. You know, that would be what would be cast over you in a sense to shroud your judgment. And I see that I mean, you're so clear, but don't allow that clarity to cloud you when if you look at the situation and go, oh, it's messed up. It's like, but aren't you? You're very clever. You're very intelligent, and you know more than you think you do. Then you know what I mean. In that instance, okay, cleave unto that understanding and that knowledge. Okay, yeah. The deception with the eight. See, I saw deception, and here it goes. Eight of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. The deception is something won't work, and you won't be able to rebuild or build on something. You won't get the support. That's the deception. The deception is that it almost looks like something won't work unless other people join in too. You might not get support. I have to say, some of you may not get the support of the crowd or the people around you or the community or whoever it is that should be supportive, that maybe benefits from things working. You may not get the support from that person. The deception is it won't work without them, and that's not true. You can make things happen. You can fix something. You can figure this out. Not saying that others will not support you, but just be. It's almost like they may not understand at the moment. I just see people kind of being like, I just don't see how it could happen until they see you making it work, and then they're jumping in like, oh, okay, I see the gears turning. Let me go ahead and get in too. I didn't think it was going to work, kind of vibe, and that's okay. It happens to the best of us. It happens to everybody. The deception for you, though, would be it's not going to work unless they participate. Don't even worry about that. Just try to make something work anyway, and they will eventually participate. And there's no shame or blame in that for most. You know what I mean? Because, but I see the deception for them would be like they might come in and be like, "I always believed in you." It's like it's okay. I know you didn't. It's all right. There's a lot of people that don't believe without seeing, and I can't fault you for that. But you got to live with that for yourself. Because if someone has to keep showing you that something can happen before you actually get up off your butt, then you don't have a snowball's chance in Florida during July to make it in this world. You know, Ascendant Masters is Six of Pentacles and Page of Wands. The Ascendant Masters, People only will contribute when they see that there's something to contribute to. A lot of people are very immature. They're not. They're very excitable and need a leader. And I see the spiritual energy around the people around you in that way. This is how they are, and this is how they will be. And it's difficult being a leader, Taurus. It's so hard to be a leader because that means that you have to have faith enough for everybody around you, and start something and be diligent regardless of the naysayers, and then they'll eventually come around. And there's nothing wrong with that, to be honest. It's that's the plight of a leader, you know. That's the plight of like a prophet. That's the plight of anyone who has any spiritual mastery, anyone, anyone in general, right? That's in a higher place. The responsibility is to be the shepherd, and so in order to be a shepherd, there's got to be sheep blindly following, right? So that there's the game with that, right? I don't mean to be so cynical. It's just that's what they're showing me for you. It's that you may, it's like you do whatever it is, like you do just enough to appease other people, but then you stay about your path and business because they don't really understand. I see that no one understands your vision, and so you may be trying to get something done or off the ground, and I don't see it being like the follow, like there's no follow, you know. And sorry for that, um y'all. The sacred temple, though, it definitely looks like you've got the knowledge and you need to apply it. Yeah, that's what it looks like there. Don't allow yourself to be tempted to think the worst of a situation. That could be a grave mistake. So there you have it. I mean, it's not that deep, but I mean, that would be terrible. It would just derail everything that you're trying to do. Stay focused. So you could be dealing with a Capricorn, a Leo, an Aries. Mm-mm-mm. And every sign here except for water. So you could primarily be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Otherwise, you could be an Aries, Taurus cusp, or Taurus, Gemini cusp. You could be dealing with the Leo, Virgo cusp, or Virgo, Libra cusp. We also have Sagittarius, Capricorn cusp, or Capricorn, Aquarius cusp. If you're not dealing with those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.